Hello, today's the 15th of September. And today's gonna be a video I haven't did for a while since I didn't have a vehicle. I'm gonna go to Loganton, but right now I'm in Dunnstown. And I'm gonna go going down past my sister's place. I'm gonna show this vehicle to my sister. So, we're gonna go down Route 150, one way I never took with the other vehicle I had. It says one way. I'm gonna go over here. Say one way that way, but then over here it says stop. But if you're not going facing towards it, you don't really have to stop. But here, turning in. I have plenty of time. Alright, let's go down. I had to get a new thing to put the new dashboard stand to put the phone on. So if it's bouncing around a little bit, just gotta bounce around a tiny bit because of the way the car drives. It's gonna be like a little shaky. But, you know, when I hit a bump, it's gonna bounce. I know I need to get a better one, but this is the cheapest one I can get because buying a car, you're using up all your money. Can't get the expensive one at this moment. I know I need a stabilizer or something, but it's going to be a little shaky when I hit bumps. This is Route 150, which it goes from, it goes clear way above Milesburg, clear down through Jersey Shore, down. It's mixed in with 44 sometimes. I could go the whole way down through this way and clear down to Jersey Shore, but I might just hit the bypass when I get down here to Avis. But this area right here used to have a place called Overdorf Ice Cream Place, which is a little further up here. And we're just right up above the Great Island. That's what that sign says, the Great Island. We're just right up above it. The Great Island it's like a 2 mile long, 2.5, 3 mile long island that is surrounded by the west branch of the Susquehanna. The Indians used to have their encampments, I'm going to say. It has another name. But that's what I'm going to say for on their site. The person up here is turning in there where the Overdorf used to be, and now it's just like a big old parking space. An island, marble dirt. That's Briar Tech. Okay, that is Overdorf. This is Overdorf Ice Cream. It used to be a place to get good foot-long hot dogs. That's what I used to get in there. It says hot dogs, but it's foot-long ones. Well, I think you still can get foot-long ones at Dairy Queen. But what I missed in my area was the 30-inch hoagies. We used to get them in a couple places. But if you call ahead of time, you get a 3-foot one at I think you still can get them at Subway. For the whole family, like a party pack of stuff. Yeah, it's only 45 through here, so I'm just taking my time. I had to climb the hill, that's why I sped it up a little bit. Speed it up. Okay. Well, you can see it's in area time. It's almost some of the places think it's already. Some of the trees think it's already fall because it's September. It's not summer until after the 20th of September. But it is a warm day today. It's like I think 83 degrees. 77 degrees. This car, I'm just still getting used to some of the stuff on here. It does give you the temperature, but it doesn't give you too much else. We did have a fire down this way in one spot. We just went by where the Buffalo Inn used to be at one time. Also a farm and a hotel right next to the Buffalo Inn. But it did have a couple areas where they had marketplaces too back here. They don't have everything I'm saying that we don't have anymore. And here's one thing we don't have either, but they moved to Mexico and Canada. But now they're only online. And this is see in the field out that way. It says Woolrich. We don't have that. And look, you can look at the beauty of Pennsylvania going this way. We're on the left. We have the plateaus, but I can't show you. The Highlands, which is mixed in with the Appalachian Mountains. Even the plateaus is mixed in with it. The oldest, they say Appalachians are the oldest mountains in the world, and Susquehanna is one of the oldest rivers in the world. Susquehanna splits right up through the state of Pennsylvania, goes clear up to New York. No, I didn't overshoot it. There used to be these things here. This is Chatham Village right here, which is coming up. It starts right here at this house here. Right here's Chatham Run. So we're at Chatham Village, which on 150 is like a small business area. Maybe I should take you one of these days up in Mountain Haven Village. Because it'll take you around these small villages that they have out there, which are beautiful villages. These are not villages that I would ever be able to afford. I can't really give you much history in this area, but because Chatham right here I can give you the oldest house that used to be in Chatham area, which is the Chatham Ferguson House, which is right along the creek, a little creek that flows by, a little stream. And it used to be, that's where the Minutemen signed the documents and the independence. They wanted to get it down to Philadelphia, but didn't get down there in time. They signed it underneath the tree down here, down in South Davis, which is at that time was under Lake Coming. But this area we're under Lake Coming at the time, Coming County. Later on, it became Clinton County. But, well, you can enjoy the ride down this way, and what I'm going over Loganton for. I'm going to see if I can get some pumpkins. At least a few. There's a car for sale. Yeah, when I'm looking for cars, there's no cars for sale nowadays. You don't get what you're looking for. And if you hear the tapping, I think there's too much oil in there. That's what's causing the tapping. Either that, it might be just the lifter being going bad. It might be something. Hey, we're trying to turn that car into a different vehicle. They pull out in front of me because how dark the vehicle is. I had one that just went almost the other day. I just bought the vehicle. The next day, I almost wrecked into a vehicle going through the stoplight. Well, not literally, but yeah. You know, they got halfway through the intersection, and they made it that way. They made it. I had to stop and point at it and show them that it was a red light they were going through. I mean, I didn't do anything like that. Well, I'm here in the borough of Avis, which this area a lot of people don't know where I'm on right now. This was called the Strip back in the 1800s and early 1900s. I don't know why, but this area right up above here, right here, wasn't called Avis yet. Some of it wasn't called Avis yet. The little part back this way just started spreading east, and over up here at right up here, it overcame a village that was there. It took the village and it overwhelmed it, and I guess they voted to be part of Avis. And this would be right here at that little stream here, and this right there is Grove. This little area is called Grove. It has a longer name to it, but I was going to read it on the business out there, and it doesn't even have the name in front of it. No name on it. How could a lot of people don't know? Probably doesn't even know. Right here is the Susquehanna Bus Company, which at one time owned Susquehanna Transit, which was the area's trolley company. They just changed the name to Trailways. They used to have the trolley from Avis down to Jersey Shore and back. Trolley from Lock Haven to Mill Hall and back. I'm not going to the Elm Tree today. I already took you there once before. I'm just going right down here, and right down here in the last 5-6 years, right down here at the intersection, they usually have a it was online. It was even on the news already. A corn maze right down here in the weekends on the fall. And right there's Janie's family restaurant, which looks like it's not really in business at this time. This right here used to have the corn maze, but I think the corn maze is going to be in a different area this year. Maybe not. Well, no, right there you can see the exit. So it's going to be in this area. If you ever had a drone, straight ahead. If you had a drone, it would be part of the interesting, what you call it, part of the, yeah, you can see the maze, what way they have it, and they have the design in it, but you can also see the maze. They took a picture of it. You can see it on Facebook or on that farm's Facebook page. I forget the name of the farm at this moment. But you can look it up. Just look up Farm Clinton County corn maze. The one on the bike back here when it was going across the pathway. I was right there where he could have pulled out in front of him if he didn't notice me. One thing about the clicking of the car, they notice me and when they can hear me. But if that clicking wasn't in here, this thing would purr. And I did find a little bit of rust on this, but not too much. I wasn't expecting to find one like this van, but hey, that's just the look of the draw. I'm coming up here to Thompson Street. And Bridge Street, they're both the same. You turn left is Thompson, you turn right is Bridge. Then you look online, it has another name. I can hear the clicking now because I'm stopped. I did put stuff in there for the clicking, but it might not be. It might not be the engine itself doing it. It might be just a bolt. But the engine's sideways, so it can be a little. It can be a little pain. You can see the gas price is $3.19. We haven't had any down below $2.99 here in Pennsylvania. Now I think this governor thinks we can pay out our behind here for gas. Though I did put more gas in here before I came down. I'm going to try to keep it above full, or above full. Can't get above full. Well, in some cars you can. It looks like it's above full. Oh. Go to my sister's house here. I'm going to... Well, heading over. Going to be heading over. Just have to get out of this area before it gets too busy. Gonna head over to Sugar Valley. Gonna go down through 150, hit 44/150 down here. When you get across the bridge here in Jersey Shore. This is 150 that goes. In fact, Lock Haven and Jersey Shore has two things, one thing in common. 150 goes the whole way through it. Both of them. So you leave, once you get down to Pine Creek, you go across Pine Creek, you leave Clinton County. Pretty much every direction when you go east, except in the mountains. Well, in the plateaus. When you go up that way, it's Clinton County, Lycoming County, Clinton County, Lycoming County, just keep going along. And they do have a Save-A-Lot down here in Jersey Shore now. They got the one business went out of business down here, was Lingo's Market. Now it's Save-A-Lot. I think I filmed it. But now I might take you a trip down in Williamsport and show you something down there later on. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. Going by the laundromat, Dollar General. Yeah. Where my sister kind of lives in the old hole in the wall bar down here. You can hear the tapping of the engine because it was sitting a little bit. You just have to wait till the oil gets through there. But I'm thinking it could be a few things that tapping. The one guy told me I had tapping in the engine. It cost me $3,500. That's a smaller engine probably than what he was talking about. Now that engine wouldn't have been worth $3,500. Pretty much no engine I'd seen online could be worth $3,500, except for maybe a Tesla. Maybe a newer models. This is an older model, so I think it'd be a little cheaper than that. But right there, you see people cutting corn off to the left. And I think I took you guys out this way. I could have filmed the other day, but I didn't have. I need to get a stabilizer on that. Sorry. I'm gonna have to put some tape on that. I noticed that's shaking. Alright, that should be better. I'm gonna have to put a stabilizer, something to stabilize that. But I wouldn't be able to turn it. Sorry, went over a bump. I hope this don't get anybody seasick. Speeding up, I was going 40 miles an hour across that bridge because I was playing around with that for that. Right now, I'm going to have to put up with that little bit of stuff. We have a truck with a light on it. Tow truck carrying it. A dump truck. How unique. Here comes another dump truck and a bus. I don't know. I have nothing in here to stabilize that right now that I know of. I'm working on it. I'm going to be working on getting something better, but I probably have to wait till after I get paid. So many times I only get paid once a month, sometimes twice, depends on what the date is at the end of the month. Hey, this is the first time I used this. I didn't notice it. I noticed it bounced up and down like I am in the vehicle. I feel like in a way driving this vehicle I have now feels like I'm in a bus seat driving. Kind of. It's kind of like a bus seat. If I had people in the back and stuff, it'd be like that. All these seats on here has an airbag, so everybody is going to have their seatbelt buckled, or I'm going to have to put up with noises in this one. Tree falling. We're in the historic section of 440. Come on, let's slow down on me. All right. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe I wasn't paying attention to. I'm talking. I wasn't paying attention to the speed limit. I was paying attention to the road. That's how people get caught speeding and not driving recklessness, going too slow. Yeah, you can get fined for going too slow. Right there, Dunnstown. Going to be taking you through Rauchtown here on 880. Okay. Maybe I should take the 880 tour, right? Go from 880 to the end. I could do that, but I want to go check on things a couple things over here. Right here is the beginning of 880. North of Rauchtown. This place is garage. This thing has a tapping, and it does have a slight oil leak. But other than that, I'm not sure how things are going to go with this vehicle. I'm gonna go get it checked out. I think might do that tomorrow, or get in contact with the person to say just to check it out. I'm not looking for an inspection. I just wanted to see what I have to do. If you can know what's going on with the tapping. I don't want to go too fast on this road. Right now I have a dump truck behind me. Probably coming back and get another load of rocks out of here. And right over there is this is a pit right here. Slow trucks entering road, 40 miles an hour. And then if I overshoot it, I'll end up right in the middle of Rauchtown. What I mean overshoot it is that you see that sign right there that tells you go left strongly. It means it. You need to take not wide turn, a sharp turn, an elbow, I'll just say. And if you go that way, you end up in Rauchtown. End up in the middle of Rauchtown village. Even though it's not that big a place, you can get out of there like a blink of an eye. Another elbow right here, and has an elbow and a crossroads. Intersection. Kind of looked like a railroad could have went through there one time. Never know. Pennsylvania used to have a lot of railroads. The reason why I said that back there because the shape of the angle of the four-way back there. A lot of times in the past they used to want to make the railroad at an angle on a road instead of taking it straight across. If you ever noticed that, I noticed it. A lot of people probably didn't. But because a lot of them they have, so you go up over a dip and then go down a dip on the other side. That's like the road going between Mill Hall and Nickelville. People probably don't know that I'm used to these roads over here. 880 might be another route to take, but right now I'm heading over here to check on, as I said, looking to see get a few pumpkins. You pretty much don't understand until you can get some cheap pumpkins over here in Sugar Valley. Cheaper than other places, even some stores and stuff. But we're going by an old schoolroom and an old business building and all kinds of stuff right there. I'm in Rauchtown right now. I'm going to be leaving it pretty soon. It does have some nice buildings through here. Oh, they have eggs for sale. That's one place that had eggs for sale the whole way through that pandemic. Recycling. Now we're going to be going through. We're leaving Rauchtown right up here. Sorry, it moved on me a little bit. Gonna have to put up with that. If I'm gonna do on a trip, you're gonna have to put up with that bouncing until I get figure out what to do with it. Probably have to get a different mount, but that won't be till next month. And I'm not gonna do too many long trips, so Yeah, we're going to go through. The sun went behind the clouds, but we're going to be going. We're going to be going through what you call Ravensburg State Park. You can see how beautiful this park is. I gave you a history of it in the past. It almost was a. This park was almost a goner back in 1972. All the trees and stuff were all over the place. I mean, the creek, the dam was broke, and everything else. But the state kicked in and helped them out after about. They probably got some money through the flood protection and all that too. They've been working up here, putting different things in. You can see they should put signs up falling rock now, because a lot of stuff on the left looks like it's going, on the right is going to fall on the road. Up here, right up there, I might show you the dam or other stuff later. And right here, there used to be a pavilion which got decaying and started collapsing, and they tore it down. No tractor trailers on that road. You can see the rocks. Hey, last time I went through here with filming, I had to stop. This time, it's done. They got the bridge in and everything, so I didn't have to worry about stopping. Now going up a little hill right now, but right here, you ever see a sign off to the left look like a snake? I said one person, snake in the road. They said, where? I said in the road. I didn't say on. Yeah, that'll get people. We had sayings and stuff growing up, and people didn't understand what we were talking about. My family. It was a family thing. Like there is in almost every family. They all have a certain saying. Even the saying shouldn't even be said, especially to children, if you know what I mean. A lot of people nowadays, they don't really care. Even when you even see a president using it, they okay, if the president's using it, okay, we should use it. No, he did it on purpose to tell like it is, but you should keep your children at check on swearing. Okay? They shouldn't be getting themselves in trouble, but sometimes the teachers don't care if they do or not. I know freedom of speech, yeah, I know, but some people don't like it. Don't use a lot of people don't use it. Like, have you heard me say anything but the D word, which is in the dictionary? If you hear nothing in the I accidentally used it when my car started breaking down. That's pretty much the only time I ever used it. And I know I'm allowed to use it. I don't use it much. Usually the only time I use it is if something happens. But now I'm checking how this thing goes up hills too. I haven't took too many hills with this. I did take Belfont Avenue, but that was only for about 30 seconds. I couldn't hardly hear. These hills going up the back roads here, and you go up over one of the plateaus down here. But if I was going up over the mountain in the dirt roads, that would be different. That is steep over there on the highlands. Right now, the plateaus take a different angle when it comes down below in Lycoming County. That's where I'm at right now. Now, right here's it's a Mount of Blessing camp. It's a Christian camp. On top of the hill, I tell you where it's located. I would call it mosquito camp. I mean, right there's pumpkins. can tell that's Amish? You know how you can tell that's Amish? It said no Sunday sales. They don't sell anything on Sundays when they're Amish. Yet they go to the convenience store and buy food. That's Amish for you. Did you see all them pumpkins? Yeah, I bet you did. It's the whole way around up here. That's the reason why I'm coming over here to Sugar Valley, to show you the pumpkin way. Is what it should be nicknamed. I didn't see that pumpkin stand in time. I would have stopped there. Because I didn't even notice the last couple of years I went through here, and I didn't even notice there was one back there. But I've been buying a lot of houses lately, and if they can go where it's private, that's where they go, and that's back up over the mountain there. Yeah, a lot of these houses over here uses the rocks. Yep, getting right here, Village of Carl. And I'm talking about the mountain rocks, not the ones we bring in, which are sandstone in this area. Sandstone and soapstone. Yep, soapstone. Like I didn't know anything about that, right? But it has quartz and other minerals. It might have slate, might have flint, might have, even have other minerals the whole way through there. Alright. 880. 880 goes the other way too, that's the only problem. Only goes up for a short distance though. Just up to the, see a whole bunch of pumpkins here with the mums. And it has different prices on the pumpkins. I'm going to be turning out this way, turning left, and this will take it to the Eastville. This will take you to Eastville. I'm just going to drift, hold on to the phone, try to keep it balanced enough. I'm in the middle of nowhere, so it should be okay. I don't have nobody behind me. And you can see some road apples. That's all I need to show you. You can tell we're going into Amish country. I might stop here one of these days, up here at this farm here. No, not here. There's another farm up above. Ooh, you can smell the fresh country air. Out this way, you can see all this corn galore. Want to buy some corn galore? Corn. But right here, we're in Eastville right now. The village of Eastville. I went to a yard sale back there. Got a monkey for free. Still have it. I'm just using it as a decoration right now in my place. I do move it around so it doesn't stay put all the time. Right there, imaging machining. See, you even have pumpkins right here at the corner. Pumpkins for sale. See, they have pumpkins the whole way through here, the whole way through Sugar Valley. In fact, I'm going to just take you around Sugar Valley. I'm not going to pick up any pumpkins at this time. I just don't want I don't like the bumping. Maybe I have it in the wrong area. I don't like how that's bouncing up and down. I think I need to put a small stabilizer bar in between somehow. More pumpkins there. Alright, let's slow up a little bit. This one I think has pumpkins for sale, but yeah, if you look over here, they have a whole bunch of pumpkins in back there for sale. Not for sale, but they have a whole bunch of pumpkins back there. And a lot of tomatoes too. I've been having bologna, tomato, and cheese sandwiches. I don't have onions. No, not onions. Lettuce. I do have onions. I never thought about cutting them up. You can see corn on the left, on the right. Left, right. Here we go. Putting that music back in my head. Got left corn on the left, corn on the right, and everything's kind of corny. Everything could be ready for the fall fest. Anywhere else I know it could be a pest. But we have on this side pumpkin field. You can see that's a pumpkin field, and it's filled with pumpkin, and we have some watermelon. Looking for pumpkin and get watermelon. Look what we got hanging over here. Oh boy, we have a skeleton on a swing. And we got some mums there, and more watermelon. I thought watermelon season would have been over by now. Oh, we got a mulcher. We got the thing to cut down the corn coming my way. I have to make sure I can get it through. Yeah, you can see the corn. Some parts of the husk in it. Oh, okay, got some mums and some corn. More pumpkins, which they're getting ready to stick out. I thought they would have them out already, but they'll probably have to wait for a little bit before sticking some of them out. Oh, more road apples. Ugh. But you can't help it. We do that too. Need to put a stabilizer on it and then make it so it would be a little bit stabilized. Yep. But I still need to move it. Sorry, getting hiccups. Sugar Valley Cheer Shop. Used to have a big chair sitting out here. Alright, let's see, we over here, let's see, we have pumpkins. Pumpkins and corn. They have Indian corn back there. The corn you can't eat, so you use it for design. We call it Indian corn, but it's really Native American corn, might as well say. Might as well make it pretty much everything. But we have Indian. What are you going to do? Change the Indian motorcycle to Native American motorcycles? That wouldn't even fit on the side. Well, Harley Davidson fits on it, so yeah, okay, it might. So. Oop, there's another chair shop. And they have mums galore here, and other flowers. Oh, mums! Pumpkins! Yeah, they sell pumpkins there too. So, I mean, this whole area over here, if you want pumpkins, come here next week. Or a few more weeks. A couple more weeks. We have bicycle. Corn. More corn. Can't say Pennsylvania's not top-notch in corn, especially in central Pennsylvania. Now we have woods, a house, woods. That's one thing about central Pennsylvania. We have woods, we have corn, and we have horses. Literally, horses. We have horses. And we have corn and more pumpkin. And I'm only filming pumpkins. I'm not filming the Amish, and that's why I haven't had it pointing that direction. There was an Amish person on the field next door, on the other side of the road. And then we have something bright on, I don't know what that is. Looks like a game, yeah, no, it looks like a lid. Looks like an orange. And we have cows. We have cows! Alright. Okay, here's something. Remember I said about the big chair? They had one back there, but they have an orange one. Right there. And I have somebody behind me. Okay. Oh, they don't have their pumpkins out yet. Okay. We have pumpkins galore. Pumpkins to explore. But I don't see any pumpkins right now. But, alright. We have cornfields on this side. We have an Amish buggy on the other side. And I'm coming up to a stop sign. I'll be coming back after I get done over here on, this would be Winter Road. Is what I'm on right now. There is a summer road over here too. I'm on junction 477. Oh, over here we have pumpkins. Okay, I thought he was going to do a U-turn. That's why I didn't go out. He got caught on that. You don't know. He got caught on camera. Alright, over this way. You probably see some more pumpkins right there. And that guy's turning around again. I think he went the wrong way. Look at those pumpkins. Look at all of them. And they're reasonable price too. They're not expensive. I'm not telling you the prices of them. I'm just showing you. Showing you there's pumpkins galore out here. And corn too. Corn on the right, corn on the left. And let's go and fight. Let's be one of a kind and take a bite. The sweet corn is the best with the butter and the pepper. A little bit onion flavor to me, but it would be anything you want. More corn on the right, corn on the left. Okay, let's keep going. Let's not sing anymore. I'm just having fun. I'm just taking you through Sugar Valley. Why it's sugar, they don't know why, but there's a lot more corn than there is sugar. In fact, I don't even think they grow sugar over here. Sugar cane's not that great in the United States. You might have to use a greenhouse and certain type of soil to get some sugarcane growing here. We got our chicken and goats and corn. Seems like I'm out in the middle of Nebraska, in the middle of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has corn galore, and yet Nebraska gets told that they have a lot of corn out there. Well, we could have the children of corn, the Pennsylvania corn here, you know. The children of the Pennsylvania corn. New horror movie. Okay. Have well, they're pretty much are Amish in there, Mennonite in the movie. This one don't have their pumpkin out. They used to have pumpkin outside there. They're probably waiting till next month if they do have pumpkin. Now we're in the middle of the corn area. And I have that person who did that almost U-turn following me. Probably doesn't know where he's going. We're in Logan Township. There's a covered bridge over in this area. I think I passed the road though. Takes you to Logan Mills. I think that's where the covered bridge is. It's the only covered bridge in Clinton County, public covered bridge that you can drive on. I filmed it once before. If you go back into my videos, you'll probably notice I filmed that covered bridge. It's a historic covered bridge. It was down for a while. Some people thought it wasn't running. In fact, I'm going to turn right up here. I'm going to go down through Boonesville. I don't want to go to Tylersville, which there is some pumpkins in Tylersville, but not only a couple there. So I had somebody on the rear end. Oh, we got some Amish. Nice big horses. We've got pumpkin on the porch here. This is kind of historic through here too. You have some old churches. You have a nice looking church here. The buildings are pretty much some Victorian, some Gothic. I don't see any Gothic ones. I mean, it's so many different designs of houses, same as designs of more pumpkins. 3 for $1. Did you see the price? Said it was reasonable. So I'm gonna probably pick some up in a little bit here. But I wanted to show you how beautiful certain roads are out this way. Roads I never took you on before. Look at this park over here. Nice looking park. Going over the park, and there's a park over here too. They have some nice looking houses. Got off to the side of the road there. Sorry about bumpy. Road turns and I got to the edge of the road. Yeah, you can see more pumpkins over here, some white ones by a graveyard. And there are a couple graveyards. I was doing a graveyard tour there for a little while and I just stopped, but I still can do it. It just, I didn't have no vehicle, and I haven't been to the library lately too, so. There's a lot of areas over here that a lot of people would not know. I'm heading back to Loganton now. I think that person is looking for the covered bridge back there, or he couldn't figure out which way to go back there. I think he was trying to head over the Penns Valley, and he didn't follow me because I wasn't going towards Penns Valley. Okay, we're back in the Green Township now, and we have mums for sale on this side. No, that's not mums. That's other type. Nothing really anything for sale, but we have more corn. Left and right. You see corns galore. But I better be quiet. I might be disturbing their ears. Ugh. But they look like they're falling over. But they are falling over up here. Look at that. They're falling over. The Amish are knocking them down. But I said they were falling over. And they're bringing, the ones bringing, that's the old-fashioned way of cutting down corn. There's a road right here. Up here's the farm where they had a haunted house at. Not haunted house, haunted hayride. Why did I say haunted house? This is the Shank's farm, and you can't go out that way. But they used to have they would have been out this way, out that way. It would have been out back there. This house right here stops people from going back there nowadays. You might be able to still do it from the side and stuff. It's the insurance wise, and people getting sick and stuff, and people causing trouble. Don't help. People using chainsaws, playing back and forth with chainsaws live. That's not good. They just tell you somebody fell off the wagon too, so. Fell off the wagon and broke her arm. I don't know if the wagon ran over or not, but it broke her arm. Even though I think they might have passed on by now, I have no clue. I know her husband did. I don't know if she did or not. It's been a while. I know. I'm getting into negative things. I'm trying to find the pumpkin patches. If I came over next month, this be pumpkins galore. A lot of places be in here, and I'm getting into Loganton right now. So, all right, I was coming over here maybe to buy some pumpkin. I'm thinking to myself, wait a little bit, but I'm thinking about getting one of them. I can find one, two or three for $1 like back there. Yeah. But as of now, I have one more area to take you guys, and I think this long video will be over. And I'm taking the left here. All right, I'm taking a right here. I'm checking it. This will take you back to the road that takes you Eastville and take you to the road that takes you up over 39. Takes you over to 192. I'm just checking to see if there's any pumpkins out here. There's only one area I know that has pumpkins, but there's other places in mine. No pumpkins through here. I'm just saying that could be. I only know one place that has it down through here. They have tomatoes, sweet corn, and watermelon in there. I wonder how much the watermelons were when I seen it. Oh well. idea whether there's usually maybe one extra one that's through here, but coming up to this farm here, we have mums out here. Oh yeah, there's two. There's a pumpkin. There's pumpkins in there. I'm gonna stop here. $1 each. Yeah, okay. And fall decorations. I'm gonna pause. Yeah, I just picked up a little bit. A couple. Oh, I guess. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I picked up a little bit. I have to get some change. I don't want to give them full price for some of the stuff. I mean, the whole bunch of. They have. The Sugar Valley Produce auction sometimes has pumpkins there, but they usually have them for auction. Yeah, they do have pumpkin in the back here. Probably a whole bunch of them. So, well, I'm coming up to this where the person took the angle and. I wonder how much. Well, I have to turn around. Right there's pumpkin, so. And they have to follow me! Man, I'm trying to turn around and they come in behind me. That's turning around. I couldn't turn around where I wanted to. Yeah, pumpkin. Big pumpkins out in the field. Sorry about picking my voice up right now. Oh, there goes one of the pumpkins. You've probably seen a little bit right over here. But alright, well, I guess this will be what I can tell you is come over and see if you can buy some good decorations for yourselves. And you guys have a good day.